What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and today we're looking at a Medicham, Machamp, Hawlucha deck. And let's go over Medicham first. It has the Omega Barrage. I know I said in the last one that Sceptile was Omega, and it's not. I'm pretty sure. I think somebody said Astata. I'm not really great on my Greek alphabet. I'm sorry about that. But I'm pretty sure this is Omega Barrage. If I'm wrong, just leave it down in the comments below saying, Josh, what are you doing? You're wrong once again. But Omega Barrage just lets you attack twice. We're not really going to worry about Calm Mind. It heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. We're going to use Yoga Kick 32 times 60, which seems like nothing, but we got stuff in here to make that attack more powerful. Of course, we have Hawlucha in here, or Wallucha. Shining Spirit Pokemon doesn't count for weakness or resistance. Flying Press 60 only hits EX Pokemon. Now the main part you're gonna use for Hawlucha here, it has free retreat, 70 HP. I mean, turn one, maybe some people can't knock it out, and you can just kind of just sit there with the wall, Wall Lucha, and maybe you could use Flying Press 6 to knock out some EX Pokemon. Now, just a second ago, I talked about Yoga Kick and how we can power it up, and one of the things we can actually power it up here is Machamp. Machamp has Fighting Fury. Each of your fighting Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness or resistance. So now we hit for Yoga Kick, and also Yoga Kick doesn't hit for weakness or resistance. That'd be pretty broke if you can just hit for like 60 to 60. I mean, that 120 just based off lightning Pokemon, you pretty much just win that automatically. But so now with Yoga Kick, you're doing 3, 4, 5. If you have another Machamp out, you can do 70. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 70, 140, which seems pretty cool there. And of course, you do play one Shaman for setup. Draw, you have 6 cards in your hand. And that's all the Pokemon in here. You could maybe cut for another Shaman. I'm not really sure what you could put in for it. But if you want another Shaman, I can see you putting it in here for sure. One Professor to search deck for 2 basic fighting energies. Basically, we don't play any other energies that are basic besides fighting. 2 rare candy, and this is going to help you get a Machamp out. If you notice, we played no Machoke in here. You could cut a Machop and put a Machoke in here, but I think that just slows the deck down so much. I mean, with Karina, you can search out a Machamp and a rare candy, and you're good to go there. 2 Switch if something gets licensed to active spot. 2 Ultra Ball. Now, we do play a heavy Karina here, but Ultra Ball is just to play your hand down, maybe draw Shaman, maybe to draw into a Pokemon you need for the turn. 4 VS Seekers to reuse supporters. 3 Karina to grab a fighting Pokemon and an item card. And like I said earlier, you can use Karina to grab a Machamp and Rare Candy, which is pretty neat with fighting decks. I mean, you're automatic with the Karina. You're like automatically guarantee like a stage 2 Pokemon if you decide to play it like Machamp, like we are right now, which seems pretty cool. And then we do play 2 Life Center, bring a Pokemon off the bench. 4 Birch, 4 Sycamore. If you're new to my channel, I don't like Shauna at all. You're probably never seen any of my decks. 4 Fighting Stadium here, so you do 20 more damage to defending Pokemon EX. So now, if you have 2 Machamps out, you can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times that by 2, 180. So now for 2 energies, you're actually knocking out an EX Pokemon here. And next up is probably my favorite fighting card ever printed nowadays, Focus Sash. If the fighting Pokemon this card is attached to has full HP, it would be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. That Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10, and then you discard this tool. Now, if you notice, we're not playing as Silver Bengals, you're not playing in Muscle Bands. I like heavy Focus Sash and fighting decks. If you notice, Medicham only has 90 HP, so it can easily get knocked out by most decks nowadays. So if you have Focus Sash on there, they actually have to 2-shot you, or if they have to play something cute like Ariados or Golbats and Crobats, and if they don't play that, they have to 2-shot you, which is pretty nice there. So maybe you can take out 2 EXs before they even take out 1 Medicham, which is pretty nice there. And even notice we do play 4 Strong Energies. Now, a Strong Energy does 20 more damage to the active Pokemon, to your opponent's active Pokemon. So now, once again, Yoga Kick do 3, and then Machamp can do, we'll just say we get 1 Machamp out. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 220. So then you can actually start knocking out some mega Pokemon there, and that's the deck right here. Like I said, some stuff you could probably add in is maybe another Shaman, I'm not sure what you can cut down for, but if you want another Shaman, maybe another Machoke. But the deck is pretty good. I like it a lot. It's a deck that people haven't been considering, but hopefully with this video, that will change everything. Hopefully you enjoy the deck, and let's see it in action here. Alrighty, so we're playing against Saturn Taoj. It looks like he's playing a Vespiquen deck, and we get to go first here. Hopefully we can get a Focus Sash on a Meditite turn 1. And alright, so put down a Meditite. Put down Machamp Meditite, and let's see where we start here. Another Machamp. So put down, trying to bait here. Open Professor and just look through our deck actually, and let's see what's all in here. There's let's see if there's how many Machamps are in here. Is there another Machamp in here or not? It's a big question. Alright, so there is another Machamp in here. So I'm actually just going to discard this hand, but attach a strong energy to the bench. Meditite and Sycamore here. Alright, and here we'll just end our turn. Next turn, potentially, we could attack with this Medicham. If he knocks out this Meditite, we can Karina for a Focus Sash and a Medicham. Here we see an Acrobike. He decides to discard the Professor Birch. There's an Ulchbog, discarding a Lysander and an Eevee. Alright. Let's see what his size to get here. Whatever Pokemon he gets here is probably what deck he is playing. I mean, he is playing green sleeves, which is a great showing that it is Combi. And there it is Combi, I mean Vespiquen. Here we see a Burst Seeker, probably grabbing a Professor Birch here. Let's hope he hits Tails here. Give me Tails. Nope, Heads. Draw 7 cards here. Let's see, does he get a Force of Giants Plant? There's a Fire Energy onto the Eevee. Now we could actually smack for 2040 and the times that by 280. We could knock out this Eevee next turn, which could be cool. We actually Karina for a Focus Sash and a Medicham, evolve this bench one and put a Focus Sash here. We see another Combi coming down. Acrobike, and let's see what card he decides not to get. He decides not to get the Swirlix, okay. And here we see Surprise Attack for nothing. So our turn, we get a Focus Sash here, Strong Energy here, Karina. And I'm actually just going to grab Machamp here. Alright, Machamp seems cool. And we'll grab another Focus Sash and put on the bench guy. So put that down. We got the Rare Candy in hand, so Rare Candy into Machamp. And I'm trying to decide, do we need to put Fighting Stadium down or not? We could put it down and bait him like to put out a Force of Giants Plant. The next turn we can counter his Force of Giants Plant with our Fighting Stadium. That might work. Because maybe he wants to save his Force of Giants Plant, but as soon as he see a Fighting Stadium, he might want to like discard it. We'll have to see what happens. A weird situation for sure. We'll put a Focus Sash here, and we'll put it down, yeah. We'll just smack here for 120 actually, because of Machamp here. We probably should have attached a Fighting Energy there. But taking a knockout nonetheless. Here we see Combi come to active spot here. Now, what can... there's a DCE, Verse Seeker, probably grabbing a Sycamore Planet. Okay. And let's see here. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we actually get another Strong Energy Medicham, we could knock out this Vespiquen. They receive Force of Giants Plants coming down. See, would he have put this down if we didn't have Fighting Stadium? It's a big question there. I'm not sure. It all depends if he has another Vespiquen in his hand. If he does, then it was a good play for him to put down the Force of Giants Plant. But if he didn't, would he put this down at all? It's always the big question here. But either way, we can knock out this Vespiquen regardless. We can do a Yoga Kick for 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get the Medicham, it's a big question here. We haven't discarded a single Medicham, so hopefully we can play one of those. We do play 2 Ultra Balls, and this Focus Sash will save us. So 10 there, and he's going to draw to 6 cards. Alright, so our turn. I'll put a Fighting Energy here, and Fighting Stadium, Sycamore. Alright, we get a Medicham here, we get a Meditite, Focus Sash here, and here we will just Yoga Kick. For the knockout, if we put attach a Strong Energy there, we could have done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we'll still do Yoga Kick for 70, and we'll just Yoga Kick again. We could Calm Mind, but I really don't see the point of it. So we'll take a knockout there. And then next turn, we actually knock out this Vespiquen with this bench Meditite, and then take another knockout with whoever he sends up. So you can see how Medicham can easily beat Vespiquen. which usually seems like a bad matchup, and they receive a victory screen there. And like I said, if you knocked out a Medicham there, we're going to evolve, put the strong energy down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, knock out the Vespiquen, and knock out whoever else he sends up there. And you can see why this deck can easily beat Vespiquen, which is one of the best decks in the game right now. So Medicham getting the win there. We'll play another game with the deck and see what happens. Alright, so putting against Weapon X23, playing a Lightning, Water, Colorless. This could be Mega Manectric, Regice, which is kind of weird because there's Mega Manectric, and he plays Enhanced Hammers too. But the weird thing is we don't hit for weakness with Medicham, so it's going to be a tough matchup. We start Meditite here. We'll keep the Shaman in our hand, of course, and we'll draw for the mulligan, keep Shaman in our hand here. Alright, so we'll put a Fighting Energy on the Meditite. Alright, now, could he get a knockout next turn? Let's think about this. If he puts an energy Muscle Band 40 that doesn't knock us out, is there anything that can bump up the damage? I don't think so. We'll just end our turn here and we'll just see what happens. Next turn, we can put down Medicham, put a strong energy, and use Yoga Kick for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140, and then 140 again. Tails only get 4 off the Birch here, okay, which I'm fine with. And there's a Spirit Link coming down, and there's 20 damage, okay. Alright, so our turn here, we get a Medicham, we get a Meditite, Strong Energy, Fighting Stadium. We'll try to debate if we put down Shaman or not. Right now we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140 total, which is not a knockout. We'll Professor Letter for nothing. And we'll Shaman for 3. We get a Focus Ash here. Put a Machamp. And we'll get a Karina. We'll get a Hawlucha. And we'll grab another Meditite. I feel like it's an okay play. Wait, what am I doing? We'll grab a Hawlucha. And he'll grab a... we'll grab a Verse Seeker for next turn. No, we won't grab Verse Seeker, we'll grab Focus Sash. What am I thinking here? So put a Focus Sash on the bench Medicham. Right here, put down... Oh, we already have one there. Whoops, I'm not paying attention right now. Put down the Hawlucha, Focus Sash so that we can survive 2 turns. And here we will... oh, no, we should attach it here. Oh, man, we could have Yoga Kicked. And then Calm Mind to heal us. Oh, man, misplay by me. So 70 here, 70 again. Not knock it out here, but let's see what my opponent has here. Oh, I should have Focus Sash here, so that way we can, like I said, I should have Yoga Kick and then Calm Mind, and we would have healed ourselves. Professor Larry here, going to grab 2 energies. Hopefully he doesn't have another Pokemon, and we can just Blind Press for the knockout. There's a Lightning and a Water Energy. And let's see, is it Porter or not? There's an Enhanced Hammer, doesn't really matter. Sycamore, oh, poopy. Alright, so, let's see, there's a Rough Seas coming down. Trainer's Mail. Looking for Pokemon. Enhanced Hammer doesn't really matter. Oh, there's another Manectric coming down. Alright, so Rough Seas here, healing the Manectric. And looks like we're just going to see an Assault Laser knocking us out here. Well, no, it actually only does 60. Oh, man, that doesn't knock us out, actually. Oh, buddy. So we're going to be in a weird situation here. If we can get a Fighting Energy and a... Fighting State, we actually knock him out and then do damage to this Manectric EX. Oh man, so let's see what he decides to do here. He can retreat to this Manectric here, but nope, we just see a 60 damage. Alright, so our turn, put down the Medicham, and we get 1 piece of the puzzle, put that right here. Play Sycamore. And we did, oh yeah, we did get a Fighting Stadium. And here we will use Yoga Kick for 70, knocking it out, take 2 prize cards there. And here a Yoga Kick again for 70. Alright. So great turn of events for us here. Now if he does have a... there's another Enhanced Hammer. How many has he played? Just 2. That's okay. And let's see what else he can do here. He can put an Energy Overrun for a knockout, but then we can knock him out with the Hawlucha. Oh, but nope, there's a Rough Seas coming down. Do we have anything else, though, or not? We could maybe knock him out with this Medicham. We've seen Ultra Ball discarding a Professor Birch and a Battle Compressor. There's a Regice coming down. Regice coming down. Trainer's Mail. Looking for just anything here. Spirit Link's probably not what he wants to see here for sure. Spirit Link's the active. Rough Seas. Shaman gonna get 5 cards here. Let's see, does it get the energy or not? Big question of the day here. Alright, we're just waiting to see. Okay, there's the energy. So he will be able to Soul Laser for the knockout. Where does the 20 damage go? If I was him, I would put on this Hawlucha. But nope, he decides to put on the Medicham here. And I almost hit up the Hawlucha here. Can we knock him out this turn? It doesn't seem like it. We get a Fighting Stadium. We can get a Fighting Energy here. We can put down another Hawlucha. Put a Focus Sash on this guy. Get a Karina. Looking for a Rare Candy. Where are you at? Okay, we'll grab a Meditite first. What am I thinking about? Grab a Meditite. Grab a Rare Candy. Rare Candy into Machamp. Alright. Put down the Meditite. And here we'll Flying Press for 100 damage. If he didn't get that Rough Seas last turn, we couldn't knock it out here. But my opponent's still in a weird position here because now he can't knock out that Hawlucha because of the Focus Sash. Focus Sash is coming in clutch right now. But next turn, we'll just attach a Fighting Energy to the Meditite here. We played 2 strong and a fighting. We see an Ultra Ball discarding a what was that? Switch and a Manectric EX. Okay, and there we see Sycamore. Going to discard his hand, draw 7. Rough Seas doesn't really matter. We can still. Oh no, never mind. It does matter. 6, 8. We have to draw into another fighting state to actually knock out this Mega Manectric here, and we're gonna see Turbo Bolt put 2 energies onto a Regice. Okay. Our turn, we'll put a Fighting Energy onto Meditite here. And Sycamore, looking for a Fighting Stadium, which we whiffed. Ooh, okay. We'll put down Medicham. We actually just retreat. 6, 8. Yeah, that's not a knockout. So yeah, we'll just retreat to the Hawlucha here, and we'll just end our turn. Alright. Next turn, we can attach a Strong Energy, and then, like, Yoga Kick, and Yoki doesn't even knock it out anymore. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. This is becoming weird now, for sure. We could Yoki Kick for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then knock it out the next turn. And then next turn, Lyson of the Shaman and take a knockout that way. That could be a play. Oh, we didn't see what happens here. We see an energy go down to Regice. We see an Ultra Ball discarding a Spirit Link and an Enhanced Hammer. Is that a third Enhanced Hammer? 1, 2, 3. It is a third Enhanced Hammer. It's pretty crazy there. But once again, this Manectric EX is not going to be able to knock out the Hawlucha because of the Focus Sash, which is coming in pretty clutch right now. Which is pretty cool for us. It's a pretty weird game right now. I just wish Yoga Kick hit for weakness, but that'd be pretty broke here. And we see a Turbo Bolt not knocking out the Hawlucha here. Now, Resistance Blizzard actually doesn't knock out Medicham either, which is great for us. They put down a Strong Energy on this guy. We'll just retreat into Medicham. And here we'll Yoga Kick for 70. Yoga Kick again for 70. Knocking out the Mega Manectric and take 2 prize cards here. And the next turn we can... Oh, we don't even have a Lysander in the discard pile. I didn't even check on that. Oh my goodness. And he does have a Muscle Band too. Man, okay. It's great for him, bad for us here. So we see Medicham get knocked out here. We'll send up Hawlucha. Okay, and we'll put a energy here. Put down. Well, let's check this first. We've played 1 Rare Candy, so we can put down the Machamp, Verse Seeker. I guess grab Professor Birch. Nope, we don't even have Birch here. We're just going to Sycamore. We're going to YOLO and see what happens here. Sycamore. Okay. And then next turn, we can win the game for sure. So we end our turn. If he has a Lysander, we're in trouble here. But we can touch a Strong Energy here, Lysander the Shaman, and take the last 2 prizes. And there we go. We have the win here. We'll send up Medicham, attach a Strong Energy to it, Lysander up the Shaman, put a Fighting Stadium down, and here we'll Yoga Kick for 90, Yoga Kick again for another 90 here. And you can see we beat Vespa Queen, and you can see how this deck can also beat EX decks. The Focus Sash can help you tank with Wall Lucha. That's what I always like to call Hawlucha nowadays, because it's just such a wall. It just sits there, takes hits there. But Medicham might be a good standard deck. It seems like it has positive stuff here. And I think it only struggles with, like, Primal Groudon, maybe. And maybe, like, Primal Kyogre, I feel like it's just an auto loss. Maybe Mega Tyranitar, and then Mega Sceptile. I think you just lose to that because they can just heal it over and over again, and you can't really one-shot it there. But you should be able to beat all the like Vespa Queens that are going around and all the Menetrix, which are seem like the best two decks to play right now. And if you can beat those two decks, so why not play this deck? But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.